TIAA is on a mission. Why? Because 54% of Black Americans don't have enough savings to retire. So in collaboration with big-name artists like Wyclef Jean, TIAA released Paper Right, new music inspiring a new financial future. With 100% of streaming sales going to a nonprofit that teaches students how to invest. Stream Paper Right now and help close the gap.
Okay, so here are 5 fussy eating tips for autism that you definitely need to know. All that is right here, coming up. Guys, welcome back to the Aspen World. My name is Dan, I have autism and ADHD, and I'm making weekly videos just like this one, all about helping people achieve greater life success being on the autism spectrum. So if you want to come with me on this journey and help 10x people's lives on the autism spectrum, then make sure to hit the subscribe button down below by clicking that notification bell. It really does help. Guys, what is going on? I know that, different seasons come up and things like birthdays and the holiday season, and there's a lot of different types of food outings. We're going to go to a restaurant with our workers, or we're going to go here with our friends and family dinners and holiday dinners and Thanksgiving and all this kind of stuff. It gets a little crazy, I know, but it's not the end of the world. Autistic individuals are notorious for being fussy eaters, right? I myself am a fussy eater. Everybody in my family is a fussy eater. My immediate family, not like growing up family, my kids and my partner. So that being said, I thought, what the best thing to do is to give you 5 really awesome tips about fussy eating that you can really help create a better time for people on the autism spectrum, and it's just going to be amazing. Okay, so guys, here we go. Okay guys, so the first thing is respecting the sensory preference. Now sometimes it could be a sensory need that you don't like pasta cold, or you don't like having your food too cold, so you have to eat it straight away as soon as it's served. And a lot of people will wait around until everyone's had their plates before they start tucking into a meal. But you have to respect the sensory needs. That means like having specific eating habits, or maybe they cannot have wet foods touching dry foods on a plate. If you respect that, you can have an easier time having the person on the autism spectrum actually eat with you guys. Imagine having something that imagine you're a vegetarian, right? And somebody came in and give you like steak and bacon. You'd be like, oh, I can't eat it because it's not for me, right? That's what it's like for sensory issue with food. It's something that you can't eat, something you can't attest to. So think about that and respect those kind of boundaries, right? So number 2 is creating a structured mealtime routine, because a lot of the time we'll be going to families' houses for kind of like, Christmas or Thanksgiving or something like that, and the routine will be all over the place. So if you can create a structured routine, even if you're not at home, if you can follow the same type of routine and just make sure that you're able to identify the fact that you're going to be outside of routine, you're going to be outside of your norm. Can I put a routine down to this to help this situation? You're going to have such an easier transition with that food, because we're all after structure and routine, and especially autistic individuals thrive from routine and structure. So having a structure around meal times, it's a no-brainer, and it's super, super beneficial. Okay, so the next one is exploration of food through play. So encourage people on the autism spectrum to play with their food a little bit, to kind of explore it, because if you're not exploring your food through playing with it, then you're never going to get a chance to actually try new food. Say you're like having a fruit platter for the first time in your life, and you've never experienced those certain textures. Now, allowing someone to play with it and pick stuff up and have a feel about is going to be so much more beneficial for their confidence, and they may actually try it. I just want to interrupt this video, guys, to say thank you to today's video sponsor, Brilia. Now, Brilia is a homeopathic medication, which is pretty excellent for autism and ADHD. Now, I take this because it helps me with concentration and feeling less anxious, but it also works to help with restlessness, irritability, and impulsivity, and helps you increase clarity and concentration. Now, Brilia is a non-subscription based medication. It also comes for adults and children, so you can check that out as well. Now, it's super natural, there's no like nasties in it, and there's nothing addictive in it, but I would say to recommend checking out with your doctor first before taking any medication, just to make sure it's cool with you. But you can get it right now at 15% off using the code ASPY15. The link is in my description here now, or in my bio if you want to go try and find it. Okay guys, back to the video. Okay, so the next one is utilizing visual supports. Now, a lot of the time we can get worried that, my autistic kid or my autistic boyfriend, partner, or whatever, isn't eating the food because of X, Y, and Z, but a lot of the time it's down to the visualization. Like if they don't know that this is what we're having now, or I'm having something else next, it can get confusing. So one of the things I like to do is prepare food to take with me to somewhere. So if I don't like the meal ahead of me, I've always got something else. So you can always have a small kind of like visual chart that says, this is the video I'm having now, but we also have backup later. So this now, that later. I talk about the now and next cards a lot in my Autism Level Up Autism membership website. Now, if you're interested in checking that out, it's a monthly subscription for only $7.97, but it's awesome and it really educates you, and there's all the download charts and there's monthly videos and all kinds of cool stuff. So if you're interested, go to levelupautism.net. Okay, so the last one we're talking about is offering food choices within limits. Like, you don't want to have an approach where you're saying like, okay, we'll try everything out. You know, you're going to have some kind of like finite way of saying, okay, well, this is what we're going to have for dinner. This is the backup. And other than that, we're just going to have to not eat and go home. You have to have realistic expectations. And the person on the autism spectrum also has to encourage themselves to have realistic expectations and go with the flow a little bit, in terms of the fact that sometimes there's going to be places where you do visit that you're not going to be able to eat at. I've been there 100 million times, and that's absolutely fine. Now guys, if you want to download my free Autism Life Hacks PDF book, you can download it right now from autismhacks.net. The link is in the description down below, so don't forget to check that out. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it on Facebook and social media to help spread the word of helping this type of situation out. Okay guys, I love you always. Peace out. See you in the next one.